Hello, everyone, and welcome to For You. My name is Reese.
And I'm Laura.
And we're back for day 2 of our article about getting a part-time job. So in yesterday's article, we saw that Ryan had started working at a restaurant. And today we're going to see how he gets on in his new job. But before we do that, we have another personality test question for you. I'm going to ask you this one, Laura, and then we'll find out the answers at the end what it means. Okay, so when you go to a department store, what kind of giveaway do you prefer? So what kind of thing would you like to get for free?
我懂。所以去百货公司的时候，你会选哪一个 giveaway， 就是赠品。那今天这是要测你的奥克指数哦。So this is to see if you're a difficult customer or not.
Right.
Oh no, I'm scared. I think I'm kind of difficult sometimes.
Oh dear.
Okay, so do we have any choices?
Yes, we have 4 choices. So would you choose A, a thermos bottle?
保温瓶
B, knives.
刀具组
C, a travel bag.
旅行袋
Or D, a juicer.
果汁机
Which one would you choose, Laura?
I'm gonna go for, maybe I'll go for, I want to choose 2. Okay, I'm gonna choose for C then, a travel bag. I was gonna choose A, but then I have a lot of thermos bottles.
Okay, travel bag. That's pretty. Travel bag's good. It's very.
好像还不错哦，旅行袋
Yeah, very
Because
practical.
I'm going on that trip. Remember my birthday trip?
Of course.
I'll just get this one then. What about you?
I would probably choose A actually because
对啊
I do need a new thermos bottle.
好像不错诶。
You know, it kind of stops me from buying plastic bottles from the
That's
supermarket.
right. It's more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, so you guys can think about this. Which one would you choose? And then at the end of today's article, we can see how your choice reflects your status as a difficult customer.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to find out.
All right, let's get into the article.
Reading. Getting a part-time job. Next Monday, Ryan is at work.
Excuse me.
Hi there. Is everything okay?
No, it is not. I ordered a plate of spaghetti 20 minutes ago. It hasn't arrived yet.
I'll check on that right now.
A moment later, Ryan brings her the spaghetti.
How long has this been sitting out in the open? It's not hot anymore, and it probably has dust on it. Please bring me a fresh plate.
I'll have to check with my supervisor.
Ryan speaks to his manager and returns.
We'll make another plate for you. We'd also like to offer you a free dessert to make up for what happened.
Thank you. I would like a slice of apple pie with ice cream.
Ryan serves the woman.
You handled that well, Ryan. Keep this up and I'll keep you on as an employee after the summer vacation ends. Thanks for your help. That spaghetti was fresh, but she was a difficult customer.
Okay, so let's jump into today's article. So it begins by setting the scene, and it says, next Monday, Ryan is at work. So this is maybe a few days or a week after yesterday's story. So we have a character here. She is just called Woman. And Woman says, excuse me. And then Ryan says, hi there. Is everything okay? The woman says, no, it is not.
Ooh.
I ordered a plate of spaghetti 20 minutes ago. It hasn't arrived yet. Uh-oh.
But that doesn't sound too bad, 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Sometimes
I can...
it can take that long.
In a nice restaurant, you know, if they're cooking the food from fresh, it should take about 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. 所以听起来开始已经觉得这是个 OK 咯。我们就是女生，这里是女顾客，她说：“哎，不好意思哦。”然后 Ryan 就回说：“哦，你好，你好，一切都还好吗？”他就说：“并没有，我20分钟前点了一份意大利面，还没来。”
Wow, Laura, you've
Can
got a great Karen voice.
Oh my God. Listen to that tone.
Right. So obviously right now Ryan is at work and he's working at the restaurant and I guess he's waiting tables. So he's taking orders and delivering food to the customers and this woman doesn't seem very happy. Well, Ryan responds and he says, "I'll check on that right now." So a moment later, Ryan brings her the spaghetti.
Wow,
so I guess he went to check, and then the spaghetti was ready, and he brings her the spaghetti.
Right, okay. 所以这时候呢 Ryan 就说好了，那我帮你马上查查看哦。Check on something 在这里就是说查看某个东西或是检查某个东西哦，都有这样的意思。不过呢，一会儿过后 Ryan 就马上把他的 spaghetti 意大利面拿出来给这个女生咯。
Is she going to be satisfied now that she has her food?
I don't know.
I think maybe she's going to find something else to complain about. Well, the woman says, "How long has this been sitting out in the open? It's not hot anymore, and it probably has dust on it." Dust is a noun, and dust is that very fine, dry powder that floats in the air or covers a dirty surface like a table or a windowsill. Dust is made up of dirt, dead skin, hair, and other tiny things like bits of insects. Dust collects in places that haven't been cleaned for a long time. So an old building might have lots of dust around it. Gross. Here's an example sentence with dust. A thick layer of dust covered the table. It was clear nobody had been here for many years.
Is it haunted?
Sounds like a ghost story.
Okay, wow, 听起来这个女生她是个 OK 啦。她说，这盘面放多久了？一点都不热，而且上面可能会有灰尘。这里我们看到 sitting out in the open， 其中的 the open 就是指室外啦、户外。OK， 所以 in the open 这是非常常搭配的用法，就是在户外。那 anymore 就是再也怎么样，那通常是用在否定句或疑问句哦。所以他说这个面再也不热了，因为他可能也怀疑说更可怕的，它上面会不会是有 dust 灰尘？那我觉得通常如果你不打扫很久，把它东西放在那边，尤其是家具，就很容易会堆积灰尘。All the furniture was covered in dust。哇，听起来有人很脏，没有打扫。但是呢，相反的，如果我们说哇，这边好干净，一尘不染，英文刚刚有这样的说法 ，There's not a speck of dust in the kitchen. Wow, it sounds like my sister's kitchen as well.
Sounds like my mum's kitchen
Oh my
as well.
God, they're all like clean freaks.
Yeah.
超干净的人。
Very, very
And
clean.
very difficult when it comes to, they're very difficult customers too.
Yeah. Is your sister's name Karen?
No. Okay.
All right, back to the article. Ryan is a bit nervous and he's not really sure how to respond. So he just says, And then the woman says, "Please bring me a fresh plate." Oh dear.
感觉有点机车了。Ryan 就很紧张说，这时候这个女顾客就说，麻烦请给我一盘新鲜的面，新煮的好吗 ？Fresh.
She doesn't sound very nice. Well, Ryan, he's not sure what to do, so he says, "I'll have to check with my supervisor." Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to do. Ryan speaks to his manager and returns. So a supervisor is basically a person who kind of is in charge of you at work and helps you do the things you need to do. And Ryan returns. Return is a verb, and to return means to go back to a place that you were at before. If you return to a place, that means you must have been there before. You cannot return to a new place. At the end of the day, you probably return home to have dinner and go to bed. Return can also mean to send something back to the place that it came from, like a letter, a package, or a meal in a restaurant. So here's an example sentence with return. I will wash the dishes when I return from the supermarket.
Good, because they're dirty. 好啦，回到 article， 回到课文，他说 Ryan 他其实不太能决定，他说我可能要问一下我的 supervisor， 就是我的主管。其实通常 supervisor 还有监督者啦、管理者这样的意思哦。那所以这时候 Ryan 就跟他的经理提到这样子一个问题，然后可能他就返回，他就 return 了。OK， 刚刚提到的 supervisor，OK， 我们来看一下要怎么用。For example, we need to replace the office supervisor. He is always late for work. 自己当主管，而且还常常迟到，好像不太 OK。那 manager 刚刚也有提到，就是经理、主管。而 return 就是返回，或是回到他原本的地方。像是 Alice decided to return home， 就是他决定要回家 return home。 那接下来我想问 Reese 一个问题 After your studies, are you planning to return to England?
Wow, that's a big question.
对，他好像问了一个蛮严肃的问题哦。
Gosh, I'm not sure. I'll see.
I will miss you though.
I think maybe there's a good chance I'll stay in Taiwan.
Yay!
But we'll have to see.
Okay.
I mean, someday I'll return to see my family. Who knows when that will be, though.
Okay, back to the article.
All right, so back to the article. Ryan says, "We'll make another plate for you. We'd also like to offer you a free dessert to make up for what happened."
Wow, that sounds good.
That sounds like a good restaurant that really cares about its customer satisfaction.
I know, right?
So, what's this word dessert? Oh, my goodness, one of my favorite words in the entire world. Dessert is a noun, and dessert is the sweet food that you eat after you've had your main course.
Yum, yum.
Dessert is many people's favorite part of a meal, and desserts are often things like cake, ice cream, pudding, or pie. Gosh, my favorite dessert is apple pie with custard.
Oh, yummy.
So sweet and good. Desserts are always sweet, and they're actually more common in Western countries.
True.
I think Asian cuisines don't have as many desserts.
No.
Here's an example sentence. Even though I was very full, I still wanted to eat apple pie for dessert.
对，总是有另外一个胃给装那个点心哦。OK， 好啦，回到课文，我们看 Ryan 怎么危机处理。他说：“我们会再做另外一盘的这个面给您哦，而且我们也会免费提供这个甜点，哇，来补偿刚刚的情况哦。他们真的很有心诶。Dessert， 我们来看一下，就是甜点。注意哦，如果你少了一个 s。OK， 就会变成另外一个字，而且发音都不同，就会变成 desert. That's totally different. OK， 而且发音也不同，它是沙漠的意思。So don't get these two words confused. 那两个 s 就是 dessert， 就是甜点。Now my favorite dessert is ice cream. I want cookies and cream flavor.
So
Thank
good.
you. 超好
Haagen-Dazs,
吃，
please.
真的就是 Haagen-Dazs。然後剛剛還有提到就是 make up for something 就是補償的意思。I want to hear what this woman's going to say. So since she's so difficult, is she going to be happy or not?
Well, let's have a look. The article continues, and the woman says, "Thank you. I would like a slice of apple pie with ice cream." And
So
then,
she wants to choose what she wants.
Yeah, she's like, I want this.
I want the most expensive one. Thank you.
Well, then Ryan serves the woman. Well, she seems pretty happy. She kind of got more than she expected. I'm not sure if it was justified, though. Well, Ryan serves the woman. Serve is a verb, and to serve something means to present that thing to someone. That means you bring them the thing that they asked for and give it to them. If the person has to go and get the thing themselves, they are not being served. So you get served food in a restaurant and you get served coffee in a coffee shop. Serve can also just mean to do something for somebody, to be nice to them and to do things for them. Here's an example sentence. The bar only serves vegetarian food. You won't find any chicken or beef in here.
好的，那这时候看起来这个女顾客她还是应该是蛮开心。她说谢谢，那我要一块这个苹果派和冰淇淋。我觉得她其实还蛮敢的，也就是她直接，因为通常如果人家免费给我，我觉得说 whatever， 就是你给我什么免费我都很开心，因为这只是一个他们的诚意。那接着 Ryan serves the woman， 他就给了那个女顾客的餐点哦。OK， 那 serve 就是提供食物或者是饮料。 Okay, for example, the waiter was busy. He was serving another table. 他忙着可能在帮其他的另外一桌上菜，所以这个服务生很忙。那常常我们如果要订饭店的时候啊，他可能会提醒我们说，这个早餐什么时候开始提供？他就是会用 serve breakfast or even serve lunch or dinner. 你可以接类似早餐、中餐、午餐在 serve 之后。For example, breakfast is served until 9 a.m.
And the noun form of serve is service.
That's right.
If a place has good service, that means that they're good at serving things to you, and they probably do it with a big smile. Ryan seems like he's pretty good at serving people in this restaurant. Well, then the article is back, and now it's the manager, and he or she is talking to Ryan. The manager says, "You handled that well, Ryan. Keep this up, and I'll keep you on as an employee after the summer vacation ends." Wow, that's great feedback for Ryan.
I know.
He's doing a very good job.
Yeah.
So the manager said that he handled the problem well. Handle is a verb here, and to handle means to deal with or to manage a situation or problem. If there is a problem, to handle it means to do something to try and solve the problem or make it go away. If you can't handle something, that means the problem or situation is too difficult or unpleasant that you just can't deal with it. Here's an example sentence with handle.If you can't handle this simple task, then I don't think this is the right job for you.
OK, 我们来看一下 Ryan 呢，他其实处理得非常好哦，马上就得到 manager 的肯定。他说 Hey, you handled that well, Ryan. 你处理得非常好。Keep this up, 继续下去。我暑假后就会怎么样 ？I'll keep you on as an employee， 就会继续雇佣你哦。Handle 这个动词就是处理、应付。OK， 像是呢，这个听起来好像有点严重。If you can't handle the job.The manager might get someone else to do it.
Scary.
就可能会换人来做你的位置哦。OK， 那再来，我们刚刚有提到 keep something up， 就是持什么什么继续下去。所以他说我会继续就是如果你继续这样子的一个表现的意思，我就会怎么样 keep you on。这里的 keep somebody on 就是继续雇佣某人。So that sounds like really good news because he just started working here.
Yeah, so maybe he can keep this job for longer than he was expecting. So the article also used the word employee.
Yes.
The manager said, I will keep you on as an employee. So employee is a noun, and an employee is a person who works at a place. If you are an employee, you are employed by somebody. That means you have a job. Some companies have thousands of employees, like Google or McDonald's. Some smaller companies may just have 5 or 10 employees. And we're employees here at For You, right, Laura?
Yeah, of course.
Here's an example sentence. The boss took all of his employees for pizza to celebrate the end of the year.
Oh, I want that. I want to be his employee.
Are you listening, For You? We want pizza.
对啊 free pizza. 我们来看一下 employee。OK， 注意哦 ，employee 跟 employer 不要搞混。课文的 employee 是受雇者、员工。比方像是如果你看到如果厕所上面这样写，你就不能去上，除非你是他的员工哦。The restrooms are for employees only. 那 employer 就是注意它后面如果是 er 就是雇主，所以不要把这两个给搞混。employee 受雇者 employer 雇主。
Do you think we're good employees, Laura?
Of course, we're the best.
We are. Okay, back to the article, and it's the end of the article. Ryan says, Thanks for your help. That spaghetti was fresh, but she was a difficult customer.
For sure. OK， 他说谢谢你的帮忙。这里呢，他可能是在谢谢这个 manager，right？ 他说那个意大利面其实是新鲜的，但是呢， 这个女生她真的是个 difficult customer。difficult 其实呢，除了很难的意思，它还有指 hard to please 难以讨好的、难以满足，或是 tough 这个字也有这个意思。所以呢 OK 就是 difficult customer， 他就觉得这个人根本就是一个 OK 啦。Are you a difficult customer?
Well, I think we're going to find out when we answer our questions from the beginning.
对耶，我忘记我们之前心理测验就是要测我们是不是 OK。
Yeah, but I mean, if you're working in service, if you're working in a restaurant or, I don't know, in a cafe or as a taxi driver, whatever, in a job that makes you deal with people, you're going to find some difficult customers. Some people just aren't very polite.
I'm usually I try to be really nice, unless I actually have a really mean or a not so good waiter serving me. Yeah, but usually I'm pretty nice.
Well, let's find out how nice you really are, Laura,
God,
by looking at our answers to the personality test question.
好可怕。
Let's have a look. Okay, so the question was, when you go to a department store, what kind of giveaway or free thing would you prefer to receive? So there were 4 options. There was thermos bottle, knives, travel bag, and juicer. So I said thermos bottle. So
let's find out.
If you chose thermos bottle, you are a 20% difficult customer. That's the lowest one.
Oh.
You're always influenced by the salesperson and couldn't resist buying a lot of things that are not necessary.
Does that sound like you?
Definitely me. I'm a very passive customer. I won't complain about anything.
夸张耶。
If you try and offer me something, I'll be like, yeah, sure, let's take it.
所以你真的很容易就是上当啊，就是如果销售能力很强的人，你马上就会买了一堆不想要的东西，然后回家就后悔的要命哦。Okay, well, I'm gonna say if you choose B, knives. 不要伤心哦。如果你是选择那个你要刀叉组的 ，You're a 90% difficult customer， 你的奥克指数就是90%。他说其实 You're an easygoing person， 你人是不错。But when you go shopping, you always shop around for the best deal and you're good at bargaining. That sounds totally like my sister.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
对啊，其实这个也不差耶。他说就是你如果牵涉到商业行为，你是非常干练，然后你可能会怎么样？就开始杀价 ，OK? Good at bargaining. 所以你可能会一直货比三家之类的，因为你不想要就是买到就是不对的或是没有用的东西。
That's definitely my mother.
Yeah, and my sister.
Well, C is the option that you chose, Laura, a travel bag.
对。
So, according to this, you are a 50% difficult customer. So,
还好啦。
half and half. You always tell yourself that you won't buy unnecessary items anymore and are angry about the salesperson who keeps telling you to buy their things.
这是我耶。
However, sometimes you don't know what's necessary and what's not.
This is so true. 因为我常常会买错东西，然后就觉得我被骗了，一定是那个 salesperson 骗我去买。
Oh, dear.
对 ，This is so me.
What about
the last one? 最后 juicer 果汁机奥克指数 70%. Okay, you don't trust people. 你不是很能信任人。You are rational and only believe the things that can be proved by statistics and science. 所以你只会相信理性、有证据，就是有科学这样佐证的东西。You don't care about things that you're not interested in. 所以对于不在乎的东西，你是非常冷漠。
Some of this applies to me, actually.
真的哦。
Yeah, I'm very rational.
你会想要一个 juicer 吗？
I mean, I would quite like a juicer.
其实我也想要一个 juicer.
I mean, I would like all of those things,
对，
please.
其实我全部都要。Thank you. So are we like difficult and not difficult?
Yeah, we're the perfect customers.
I know, right? Okay, well, that comes to the end of our 2-day article. We had so much fun discussing and, checking all the answers for the personality tests.
Yeah, and I guess maybe in a few years' time, you guys will be starting your own part-time jobs to help fund your studies or your hobbies. So just make sure you find one that fits you.
Very important. Well, until next time, I'm Laura.
I'm Reese.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Dust. We should clean behind the TV. There's a lot of dust there. Return. Randy left the house but returned a few minutes later because he forgot his wallet. Dessert. After dinner, we went to the night market and ate ice cream for dessert. Serve. Most restaurants stop serving food half an hour before they close. Handle. Police officers have to handle many different problems every day at work. Employee. Because of his hard work, Nathan was voted the company's best employee last month.
智慧小补帖
Any more?
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net